Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football. AFTV, Dan, job done. 2-1, looking very comfortable in the game. They pulled it back to 2-1, but I'm being honest, we saw it out all right, didn't we?
Listen, I think Gabriel is massive. Gabriel is humongous for us. He's my favourite Arsenal player. Him coming on that pitch, you could just see a more sense of calm. But I want to touch on, because I've just listened to Yard Man Lee and everyone's interview, Julian, talk about pressure. This club, who's on more pressure, Arsenal or City? This great team here
we're under more pressure.
Has not won the Premier League for 22 years. City won a treble a few years ago. Pep Guardiola, they've got legends cemented. Haaland has been there 3 years. He's already a legend. Bernardo Silva's a legend. John Stones is a legend. Diaz is probably a legend. These guys have won trophy after trophy. If we don't win the Premier League or the Champions League, it's the end of the world. Let's have it right. You've got quarter of the fan base calling for Mikel Arteta's head when we're top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League, or in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. So there's huge pressure on these players, and every time they keep ticking it off, everyone says, oh, we're not going to get over the line. Well, hold on a minute, we're getting over the line in games now, aren't we? 14 draws last season, as you alluded to. 3 draws only this season, 2 losses, right? This team is going from strength to strength.
This was actually a game that was a draw last season, wasn't it?
Exactly, and we've got a few of them coming up. Villa and Bournemouth were both draws as well. Right, I saw it come up on you lot's thing on Instagram. The 6 games were draws. Yeah. We've won 2 of them now. There's huge pressure on these players. There's huge pressure on Mikel Arteta because of some deluded fans. Right? There's massive pressure. We're Arsenal, as everyone says, we're Arsenal Football Club. Right? But touching on the game today, I don't agree with Yardman a lot, Rob. But I thought Nketiah was brilliant today.
I thought he was.
Do you know what?
He was okay. I couldn't understand Lee's criticism, but maybe I need to watch it back. I don't know.
Unfortunately, I went toilet when they scored, right? So I didn't see if he was at fault for the goal. I thought he did well. Declan Rice the guy is Superman. He must be Superman, seriously, because he is fantastic. What a player. Bukayo Saka first half I thought was near enough back to his best. Second half, he wasn't in the game as much, was playing more out to the left, but I don't know, Rob, if it's just me, but I'm not sure he's 100% fit, I don't know if he's lost that little yard of pace. I know he had...
He looked tired at the end of the game.
Tired at the end. I mean, he's one-on-one with Lewis Dunk. Surely you've got to be beating Lewis Dunk in a one-on-one race. And listen, I love Bukayo Saka with all my heart. We all do. But I do agree with I think it was Yardman said it, we need just that little bit more from him, because if we're going to win a Premier League or win a Champions League or any of the domestic cups, I feel like we need Bukayo Saka on top form. And I'm waiting for it to come. And another man I have to touch on now is Victor Gyökeres. As you know, I try to be as positive as I can with my football club, but I think Jesus has got to start now. If he's ready, I know he's had 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, but for me, if he's ready, I know I've seen your things on AFTV about, I've seen it, Marty, about, we have to manage him right, but I think if he's ready, if he's got 60 minutes in him, I'd be starting him against Aston Villa, and certainly against Liverpool. We play Liverpool, a big game here, January the 8th. I know we've got Bournemouth in between who are not on the best of form, but that's a game we lost last season. So my message to these players, keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to the noise. Keep going. Grind out wins, whatever way you've got to do it. Because when we played great football under Arsene Wenger and we would lose a game 2-1 or we'd draw it, we didn't have Troy Deeney was sitting right where we was today. And he famously said we had no cojones. I can tell you now, this team has got plenty of cojones. And we're going to keep going, and we'll be fighting City this whole way for this title. And I believe in every single one of them players and the manager. So Arsenal, just keep it going. One game at a time. I know it's cliche. One game at a time, and hopefully we'll be champions in May.